Hello, besties. Welcome to, welcome to a new weekly vlog. How are you? Are you excited? I am. It's, not 2 hours probably, but maybe it is. I don't know. It's not even done yet. So we'll see. We'll see. However, this was a very exciting week for me because we got to work with Hungry Root again. And they are sponsoring this portion of the vlog. So if you don't know about them, let me just tell you a little bit about them because I love them so much. Hungry Root is an online grocery service that makes it easy to eat healthy. You tell them a little bit about yourself via their quiz, and Hungry Root recommends fresh groceries and simple recipes tailored to how you eat. So this isn't the first time that I have worked with Hungry Root or ordered from them, and it clearly is not going to be the last because I absolutely adore their service. And one thing I have noticed every time that we get another box is that they truly do tailor it to your likes and dislikes more and more every single time. And so the more that you have them, the more that it really hones in on you, and it feels like you just gave someone your brain and they went to the grocery store for you and then put it in a cute little box and said, happy Sunday, here you go, have a good week. And I love that. It's such an easy service to get started with because all you have to do is take that short quiz I mentioned, sharing how you like to eat, your dietary needs, and your goals if you have any. So our goals, for example, we have 2. And it was really just to keep things plant-based and to find some new snacks that are plant-based plus gluten-free if we can, and to just try out new recipes. They said personalized weekly deliveries full of different ingredients that you can mix in with what you've got in your fridge already or follow along with the easy recipes they include. And the more deliveries you get, the better Hungry Root is at tailoring the kit to your needs and likes. And they have over 2,000 recipes, so like I mentioned, they really hone in on what you like, but you get to discover new recipes as well as they figure out what you would like. This past week, as always, with Hungry Root has been great because it has really cut back on us eating out. Usually, we have that one day that we treat ourselves, tends to be Monday, and that's fine, but we don't want to go overboard, and this has definitely helped with that. But the thing that's always going to be my favorite is the little snacks that we get. And the favorite is the vegan cookie dough. It's just so good. And with the recipes that they send you, they are so quick and easy. I don't think I've ever used a subscription service that has such easy yet amazingly good recipes every single time, but every single one has been great and we have loved it a lot. And it's super quick and easy, which is great when you get home from work, obviously, and you're not really in the mood to do a whole lot of cooking. Hungry Root has an amazing new offer right now. You can use the description down below and use my code oliviareads40 for the next 72 hours to get 40% off of your order plus a free gift. So if you would like to try them out, everything's there for you down below. Thank you once again to Hungry Root for sponsoring this portion of the video. And now let's get back into the weekly vlog. Good morning. I burnt my coffee, so I'm going to Dutch Bros. But I want it documented. I tried, and I failed. Goodbye, Bestiana. Oh, it's okay, Jake. I'll see you. We'll continue watching our true crime documentary. What are you doing? Good morning to the people. Anything else? No? Just that? That's a good point. Oh, good. You guys, oh, there's something on my eye. I'm so sorry. This angle is awful, and I know that the what is it called? The air is on, and y'all can probably hear that. but it is 93 degrees on February 26th, is it? I don't know what to tell you. This can't be real, but it is. My car says 103, although it was 103 because it's been in the sun all day, but nonetheless, I'm about to go grab Chipotle because it's Monday, and I've decided that that's my designated Chipotle dinner night, and I'm going to actually film my March TBR today. So that was kind of the trade-off of if I film my TBR, because I don't really feel like filming right now, but I look cute, so I can have Chipotle, which I was gonna have Chipotle anyways. So technically, I don't even need to hold up another end of the deal, but I'm going to because I need to film it. So let us hit the road, and hopefully this time the road doesn't hit us. Hello. Hi. How are ya? Getting real close and personal. Oh my god. Get in the tripod. I haven't turned you the wrong way. I don't know why you're not settling in properly. Oh, there we are. Yes. So, quick question. Why is the lighting right now better than it was in the entire TBR video I just filmed? Okay. So I got home and I changed into this little shirt. I just got it and I really like it. I think it's pretty cute. I filmed my TBR like I just said, and I'm quite over it, to be honest with you. Not the TBR and not anything really, but I'm over, what am I over? I don't know. I think I'm tired of talking, which is not something that occurs a lot for me. Actually it does, because I am an introvert, but vlogging is not the same as having to be with people. And I found out that I have to help with some more testing tomorrow, so that's great. Oh, and there's 4 more days of testing next week. The week before spring break. I couldn't have thought of a better time to plan it. I couldn't have. So anyways, that's some fun news. But yeah, I finished filming. Sorry, I feel like the neighbors are out and Jake keeps freaking out, so I don't know why. But I finished filming. We have Chipotle in the kitchen. I'm gonna go get that together. I'm gonna eat that. I might finish. I started watching The Jinx on Netflix last night, which is about Robert Durst, and good lord, I started watching it because I saw that it had to do with Galveston, and I'm like, I've been there a time or 60, so I was interested. And then I learned what was happening, and I was like, honestly, I feel like this docu-series is done so well. Like, the filming and the unraveling of the story is done really well. And I am enjoying it despite how unnerving and very uncomfortable the entire thing is. It's on Max. HBO Max. Come on. Like, why did we take away the HBO? I don't understand. Anywho, I am going to now go feed Jake and Ginger and get me fed. Actually, I'm gonna go get changed first and then we'll go do all that because I'm ready to like sit in bed and chill, and I really want to keep reading my book Empire of Silence because y'all, it is getting good. It's been good. I've been enjoying it, but I will have to say this book I think could have done so much better if it had just chopped out some of the exposition, truly, because like I think we had so many scenes of the same thing that were unnecessary. It really was. And the way this is being told is him in the future, or present, I suppose, telling us how he got to where he was. Very record scratch, you're probably wondering how I got here. And I like that storytelling style. Empire of the Vampire does it. I think that they did it really well in that book. Name of the Wind does it. I didn't like that book. I DNF'd that book at like 75%. We don't have to talk about it. It's just what it is. And I just think that the way they could have done some more exposition is perhaps more of him talking, although maybe there's a reason that he's not talking like directly to us as much. I wouldn't have minded that. I just think it's like, we get it. We get it. We get it. Like, you are out of your element. You are so like, oh my god, this is not what I had planned. What is going on? And I didn't need it 6 different ways. I just didn't. And the way that it was told was just so, I think this book and this author's strong suit is writing political maneuverings and just of the like upper whatever of the world, I guess. It's not like really the royals, but I suppose the caste system that's in place, the higher ranking people up there, the way that he's writing them is really well done. And just the way that they fight and spar with their words is really fun to read, and I really like those scenes. And at page 400 something out of, on my Kindle it's 753 pages, 400, I'd say 350 to like where I'm at, 450. The last 100 pages have been the real time of that happening. And to me, I'm just like, we should have had more of this. I feel like we should have had more maybe of his beginning, or just gotten to this sooner, gotten to this faster, because it is a lot of just, I don't want to say needless exposition, but I genuinely feel like there is a storyline when he first gets to where the main portion of this book is set that could have been cut. Is it because I also didn't really care for the character that was involved? Yeah, probably that. But it was also just boring, and it really didn't add anything, because I think what it was meant to do was show us how he views the people of this world now, and how it really grounded him to the reality people live in, because he's, for all intents and purposes, like a little princeling. And I'm like, it didn't do that. Like, he does not sound or look or feel or seem like that is real. Like, I definitely think that that is the implication, but it doesn't mean that it was applied. And I don't think it was. But aside from that, I'm so enjoying the political maneuverings and everything that I'm okay. Like, it's fine. We got through it. It wasn't awful, but it's just, now that I'm in a good part, I'm like, you should have cut out so much of that, and it would have been so much better. So much better. Because I think it was supposed to be a very emotional thing, and it just didn't feel like that at all. It just felt very like, okay, yeah, I get it, but when are we gonna get to like the gladiators? When's that coming into play? There's Ginger calling my name. It wasn't a very nice version, and I'm gonna go now, because if I don't, it won't be good for any of us. Hi, y'all. Jake is eating in the background, as you can quite obviously hear. I'm home. Wait. I already filmed this clip. I'm leaving that in, because I'm telling you, this little dude, Miss Sutton, this camera, has just become the vlogging camera, and I think I forgot I filmed a clip on my actual camera. I am so much further into this. I'm like 60% in. I'm on page 376, and I am really, really, really liking this. And I already said that. Awesome. So I just wanted to show you an actual visual of where I'm at. And here's the visual of where I'm at. But I also am at in the book. So let me just open this little package. I think I ordered this from Etsy. Etsy? I don't know why I said it like that. It's from Nat's Book Nook. I guess I didn't realize... Oh, wait, this was a pre-order thing. I was wondering why something from Australia was coming. I was like, I don't know anything about Australia other than it's about scary animals. Alright, awesome. Another box to add to the freaking collection that I have to recycle. But this was a book pot. I remember now that I ordered this. It is a Throne of Glass book pot from the shop that I just showed y'all. And look how cute it is. I really like this. I usually use these to either put pins or to put bookmarks in. So it's going to be one of the two. But I really liked that. Thought it was cute. And so I pre-ordered it, and there's this little bookmark. That's fitting. I'll put it in there. But other than that, I need to eat. And I'm going to watch Real Housewives of Miami. And I'm going to do something with this. I'm going to charge this. That's what I was going to say. And probably edit some clips for the vlog. Because I think I have a few left I need to include. Or I may not. I may not. It's already an hour and 20-something minutes long. I think that's good enough, actually. Actually, I'm just going to watch it back and make sure it's good. And we're going to upload it. That's all we're going to do. Okay, thank you. Good night. Ginger and I are about to do some reading sprints. I've just posted it for the people. Oh, she's leaving. Okay, cool. Hi guys. I'm not gonna say what I wanted to say. I'm not gonna say what everyone thinks I'm gonna say. But just feel my vibes through my eyes. That's the vibe this morning. My partner made me a very nice breakfast sandwich though, so that was very sweet of them. And lunch too, so love that. But Tuesdays and Thursdays are the days that I have designated I can go to Dutch Bros. And I know I went yesterday because I burned coffee, but hey, who am I to break up the ritual I've created for myself? So we're gonna go. We're gonna go, and we're getting a large, because passive-aggressive emails are the bane of my existence, and I need a coffee to make me feel joy again. That's the story of this morning. Every time I turn the camera on, he's like, I'm actually a shy boy. Actually, no dinner routine for y'all. Hi guys, I'm out of the shower, that's why I look like a wet rat, and I am about to swan dive into my little bookie book because I honestly don't have a whole lot to say today. I am feeling very, just like, you know what I mean? And I'm getting a little bit anxious, but I'm like 6 days out from the time, so that makes sense why. Love that. Love that. I wonder if it'll be on time. It feels like I just had that. But also, did I? I don't know. I could look on my phone. I'm not going to. I don't care. So anyways, since it's the week before, that's like Hell Week for any period havers out there. If you got one, shout out. Are you suffering? I am. I hope you're not. I'm going to read Empire of Silence. I really want to try to finish it today. It's like 200 pages though, so I think that is a dream, but it is a dream I'm going to clutch onto and try to do. So I'm going to shut up now, if you can believe, and I'm going to try to read this book. And it's getting good. We finally found the plot, which is great, and my hold for Howling Dark, the second one, is in. It's on the shelf. So is Tress of the Emerald Sea. So I really need to get this one done, and I need to read The Final Strife. I want to get into The Final Strife so bad, like tomorrow. I'm just really feeling it. I read the first 6 chapters, but I think I'm going to re-listen to them maybe, or not so, I'm not sure. And then, oh my god, Jacob, dive right on in. Because the audiobook is great, and I'm just in the mood for like a big fantasy, because like I said, we're getting a little brain goblin-y in the forecast, and I would like to go to my mind palace. Or a foreign lands palace. In a book of the fantasy variety. So, yes, I will talk to you guys later, hopefully. Everybody, what just happened to my hair? Yeah, it was parted the other way all day long, and I just found out why I shouldn't change that. I've just gotten off work, and I need to pick up some library books, so we're gonna do a little drive over, and I just wanted to update the vlog. I'm not gonna lie, the week before, and then this is just how it always happens anyways, I hate filming and seeing myself in camera because I'm breaking out, and I am very self-conscious of it. I have received incredibly sweet comments saying such nice things about how I need to cover it up and how it looks bad. Girl, you think I don't know? First of all, I don't think you need to cover it up. Like, it's not that serious. I like have a worse reaction if I try to wear makeup, and I also don't like wearing makeup, so take that. I've decided I can use my little camera because I can't see it, and we will work through this insecurity together. And if you don't like it that much, girl, listen to this like a podcast. I know half y'all are doing that anyways. Just deal with it as if you don't get a pimple, please. We all have pores. I don't know why you're acting like you don't have these problems. Ugh, the voice acting. Why am I doing so many voices? Actually, I know why. I've been watching Gabbin' It Up podcast with Haley and Deja. I will link their channels down below. But I have really been liking it because it feels like just like a little chatty Cathy session. Like, you're in the car with your girls, and you're definitely supposed to be like dropping them back off at the house after dinner and Margs, but you are just sitting in the driveway and talking for like 3 hours afterwards. That's the vibe. It's a really good vibe. What was that looking for my eye? Anyways, I recommend. It's on Spotify. Man, I'm not sure if anywhere else, but definitely on Spotify. But I have Empire of Silence's sequel, Howling Dark, and then also Tress of the Emerald Sea to pick up, so we're gonna go do that. And then I am in the mood for some quick thriller-esque ones. The branch that I'm currently about to go to doesn't have like a ton, typically, of those. There's a bigger branch that has like a bunch of them, and honestly, I should have probably gone there, but that's fine. I think that I'm gonna look though, because every time in March and April is usually, I don't know, probably globular. I combine probably and cellular together because those were the words I was gonna say. Probably it is some cellular memory thing is what I would be told during that time of the year, which is true. Like, that's accurate. But I really like shorter books. I like thriller mystery books, and I don't really feel like fantasy. So aside from my little space opera moment, because I'm kind of invested in those characters now, which is impressive, because I usually don't care too much about the characters in books. In the first book, it usually takes me a while, but I do now, which is nice. So aside from that and the book club books that are already assigned, I'm probably going to be back into my thriller, mystery, cozy mystery era. So if y'all are excited for that, woo woo. We'll have to see what I'm going to read though. I know there's a Simone St. James I just put my name down for. And I know I have some backlist ones. Not backlist, they're like 2023 releases and then early this year releases. Like the new Rachel Hawkins, I got back in line for that, so yeah. I need to read those, but I am gonna go inside now, and then I think we're gonna make pasta for dinner, but we'll see. We'll catch up there. Okay? So, who was gonna tell me that basically when you're an adult, all that means is everything's freaking expensive and you have to pay for it? My dad's not gonna fix it because he doesn't even know it's broken. And am I venting about my kitchen cabinets again? Yes, I am. It's a scam. It's a scam. The thing is, though, I also like being an adult because I can just kind of like go do whatever I want. Like go get 4 more books from the library that I don't need when I already have my TBR set. But I also bought this. I can't buy anything anymore. So I want to show you the last thing that I bought. Not a regretful purchase, to be honest. It is a nice cutting board because our other one was not that, because it was in even wood. Although I don't know if my partner just like did a number on her or if this is like looking a little rough and tough. It could be either one, to be honest. But it's got this side, which is like just plain, and then it has this one, which has little serving portions. See, this side is for adults who got it together. This side's for me, where I can cut it here and then push the little... It's a serving tray. Hey, I don't host things. I host myself. So I'm going to put my onions here and my like jalapenos here and my peppers here when I'm like making my HelloFresh dishes. And I think that that's really cute. So yeah, I am going to make pasta tonight though. So none of those things are happening tonight, but that's the plan. Now, I have realized, I guess I can't read fantasy books on my Kindle because I freaking meander. And here's the thing, I don't want to be meandering, but my Kindle, I have trained myself, unfortunately, too well. And so my Kindle is essentially the thing that I read at night, like night. like 9 p.m. night, like to go to bed, like go zoom. So I don't think of picking it up until then, which is really not conducive to getting any reading done. Also, I don't know why the ice machine's going. I didn't even freaking put water in it. Whatever. So anyways, our cabinets are having a little issue. So I scheduled someone to come out and they are going to basically rehang all of our cabinets, which is honestly really nice. It's going to be great, but I'm annoyed that we have to do it because I just feel like this house and these cabinets are not even 3 years old. So like, why? You know what I mean? And when I looked it up online, it's like, yeah, sometimes they build them real fast and there's a reason they're building them real fast. I was like, oop, found the reason. But to soothe my aching soul of that payment, I went and got books that I didn't have to pay for. So we have Howling Dark. Look at this cover. That is so cool looking. I'm so excited. Okay, and then I got the hardcover of An Unexpected Peril because I told y'all I'm in a mystery mood. So then I also got Grave Reservations. This is a cozy mystery about a lady who, like, I think she runs a vacation agency thing, or am I making that up? Lita Foley. Okay, you following along? Class, page 1. Devoted friend, struggling travel agent, and inconsistent psychic. Me! Me thinking there's a ghost in the house, but like only when I'm scared. Yeah, I guess when Lita, sole proprietor of Foley's Far-Fetched Flights of Fancy, I love alliteration, impulsively rebooks Seattle PD Detective Grady Merritt's flights, her life changes in ways she could have never foretold. His original plane blows up in the runway. Oh my god, she uses her psychic abilities to help solve a cold case. Shut up. I also got Trust of the Emerald Sea. This book is so much thinner than the special edition would lead you to believe. I'm way less intimidated by it now. So that is a book club book for March. I need to focus on getting the first book of this, whatever Empire, finished, and then I want to read The Final Strife. And I'm kind of like freaking over myself. I have to edit my March TBR now, but am I going to do that? No. I'm going to send off just the portion I have to send off for approval, and then I'm going to edit it tomorrow. And I'll regret that, but no one's home to stop me. So I'm going to do that. And it's already happened, and the video is actually already up, so you can't even say anything about it either, because I already did it. So, what do you think about that? Then I'm going to read. I just gave Ginger, she got her shot yesterday, I think I told y'all, and her shot, like the day afterwards, I think it makes her stomach hurt, and she's just like, ugh. And it takes like a day and then it works and her arthritis is gone and she is zooming in the wee hours of the morn. So, yeah, she's like knocked out over there, but I just gave her one of those if y'all have cats, gather around. It's one of those like little squeezable, the pinchas. That's dirty, but it's in the past. It's behind me. I don't care. It's one of those squeezable freaking things. Can I get a thought out? Good God. Do we really not have a pot that's like acceptably sized? I guess this is... Ow. 1.5 quart. I don't care. So I get these from Central Market. It is fresh rigatoni. And it's so good. And also... I am obsessed with cold pressed juice from Whole Foods, and since freaking H-E-B, by the way, if you're in Texas, H-E-B and Central Market are the same thing. So if you want a more vibey experience, go to Central Market. Because it's all the same price right now. Like, why is Whole Foods the same price as H-E-B and the Kroger? What's going on? Not that I'm complaining, because then I am complaining actually, obviously, but Then I get to go to Whole Foods because it's the same price anyways, and then I can get these overpriced cold pressed juices, which I too could just like squeeze a couple apples till the juice comes out and then put it in the fridge, and then it's been pressed and it is now currently cold. But I don't think that's how these come about, and I don't really want to do that. So I will buy it from them for right now until the world gets it together on the groceries. But aside from that, updates you didn't care about, I am home alone for the majority of tonight. It's late work night, so we're partying it up, dude. I'm gonna feed Jake I'm gonna get this boiling and then I'll feed Jake. That logically checks. Come on. Well, I really can't talk to you guys when I'm filling this up because it's gonna sound like this. Listen. Hey, put in the comments how much water is too much water. That's gonna boil over. That's fine. Who cares? Get the job done. Hey, what I don't need to do is turn the oven on. Hello. Let's put that on medium because I don't really want to commit. Where's my salt? I didn't know you were supposed to put salt in your water. No one really, I guess, taught me how to make pasta. But you are. Am I supposed to put oil? I don't really want to. Okay. I'm gonna go feed Jake. I'll be back at some point. Who knows? Honestly, I keep saying, like, I'll be back when this, but it's never when it makes sense to be back. It's just when I'm like, I'm bored. Let's talk. Speaking of who wants to be perceived, here is Lord Whiny Boy. Yes, what do you want to say? What do you want to tell the people? Do you want to talk about, look, he's lost weight and now he's got like this little roll thing on his little chest. No, Jake, it's okay. It's okay. Honestly, matching. Honestly, twins. Honestly. Oh. Buddy, I was at school. I can't guarantee what you're sniffing. Hello, my littlest terror. How you doing? Oh, you look mad. You just got your favorite treat, so I don't really know why you're so mad, but it's never stopped you before, has it? Are you gonna let me brush you tonight, or are you, like, wanting to stay Matt Queen? It's okay. Honestly, it's a vibe. Okay, no, yeah, good point, bye. This right here is the best pasta sauce I have ever had. I'm very picky with mine. I don't really like it when it's sweet. I feel like a lot of pasta sauce is sweet for some reason, but this is the best. This and the tomato basil, I think, is another one that they have. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You should have it. You should try it. You should go get it right now. Pause the vlog, go get marinara. That makes sense, right? Hi guys. Have I put you in my side table so that the lighting is a little bit better and the angle's a little bit better? Yeah, I did. Is the angle much better? No, it's not. But it is absolutely pouring rain. It is day 1 of that time. So I have been having a time at work, but during that time I finished Empire of Silence. And I'm done. I give this 3 stars, but it's a low 3 stars because I think that this series is gonna be good, but I also think that this was a fairly weak book. I think if you're gonna do a series, like the way that he is currently doing it, the first page just gotta be faster. We gotta get there. Because you can tell the thing is that this character is incredibly wishy-washy. Like, he has no direction, he has no idea what he wants to do, and he's going to take his time to do it. And it is highly frustrating and incredibly annoying. And he's not very likable for the majority of this. Then we start getting involved with some alien stuff and it gets a little interesting. But that takes forever. And then some. So I need him to be like hot-headed, or like at the beginning he was very like rash decisions, hot-headed, and I think that aided in making things feel a little bit more faster paced, despite the fact that you can definitely see that he's battling, and that's why he's wishy-washy, is because he's battling with what he's known versus what he wants versus what he feels is the truth versus what is truly the truth, and like all these things. But I did like the note that it ended on. It very much wrapped up in like a end of chapter 1, and we're gonna get into the book 2 or whatever's going on. So yeah, I'm glad that I have the next book for this. I'm also glad that I got this from the library, because I would have unhauled this. It was not very good, but it was a good start to a series. So I'm gonna continue on, but it'll be like a library continue on, and that is that. Then for the next book, I am actually really quick. Let's get the phone, let's get the cellular device, because I got this little printer dude. Look at him. This little chicken. It is really cute. It is a Puli Smart Pocket Printer. Okay? I'm gonna put him right over there. We're gonna see if I can get this freaking thing to work, because it at first said that it wasn't charged at all, and it's still saying that it has no charge, but I'm like, I've had you plugged in to multiple places all day long. Why are you not charging? I am confused. So I guess I'm gonna have to look into that and why it's not charging, which is very annoying, because I got it so I could print in my little Hobonichi, but apparently my partner said that the little indicator light never lights up when it's supposed to light up, you know, to indicate that it's freaking charging. So with my luck, it does not work, and I will have to exchange it, but that is okay. It's something for a different day. So with the final strife, that's the one that I said I was going to start next, and then I think after this we'll take a little break from fantasy for a while, aside from book club books, and dive into some thrillers and mysteries and the like, because I'm just in the mood for that. This one, I am currently rereading what I have already read. I read the first 6 chapters, but I want to reread it, and that puts me on page 12. I am debating on if I want to do a full-on reading vlog for this, or if I want to do like a cutesy read with me thing. I don't really know. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I'm going to start a reading vlog for this tonight, so that'll be what I film next. And after I start that, I'm going to go take a shower, and then we're going to read, and I'm going to try to figure out what in the heck is going on with this printer, because that's super annoying. Like, I was so excited to get it in the mail, and now it's just, what do you mean it's not working? And I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean? So I think that's all I really have. I feel like this weekly vlog is going to be so short, but I feel that way every time. I'm sure I'll have a breakdown or two, and we'll talk about our feelings and stuff, and it'll make it longer, but I really don't know. Usually by this point, I've already kind of like mapped out the reading, not the reading vlog. This is not a reading vlog. The weekly vlog. I'm thinking about filming a reading vlog. But let's get to the present, okay? My favorite place to be, because everything else is like, whoa. But I think the reason is I have not mapped out how long this is. I haven't imported any of the footage. I have not put any of it into Final Cut. I haven't cut any of it down. I have not even glanced at it or organized it, which editing me is gonna like super hate. So I think what I'll do, as I'm catching up on my new little podcast episodes that are out, I am going to edit this down and get everything organized so that it's less stressful, and then continue on reading. So that's the plan. It's done. We also have to watch Vanderpump Rules because I haven't watched it yet. But hey, actually, here we go. Here's the content, baby. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, the reunion. Anne Marie. Stop. Just stop. That's all I have. Dorit, take a seat. We need to discuss not only what was on your head, but also what was on your forehead. I am confused. She literally, if you don't know what I'm talking about, all of the housewives try to do like a look, and it was a look. But she said when she was inspired, she said it was fashion, fashion, fashion. And I'm like, she said it in each of the different accents she's faked for 3 seasons. And I was like, what are we talking about? Although, to be honest, I don't understand high fashion, but I do understand that that is not it, because it's literally just a piece of hair plastered down to here. And then she has like a Sith Lord hood thing on. So I very much was like, oh, Star Wars, got it. Is a new movie coming out? And then Garcelle, when she came out, goes, oh, Mother Teresa. And then Andy just goes, hi, hood. Because she's wearing this huge hood over. I don't know. I do not know what the attempt was. I don't know. It was a lot. Her and Kyle going at it, honestly, great. Erica's right in the sense of, like, they, like, Flop Force 5 needs to come to the front and, like, address the things that they have been pretty much either fabricating or, like, focusing on other storylines to negate their own. And it's just annoying because, I mean, Kyle has literally done that for so long. But to hear that Lisa Vanderpump asked Crystal if Kyle was even still on the show, that absolutely took me out. I was just like, I have to go. But yeah, that's all I really have for that, other than when Dorit and Garcelle were rediscussing just Dorit being very, I honestly don't know the word either, but what Garcelle said was, like, just incredibly unaware. I feel like that's applicable to, like, Dorit in every situation, but it's very, very obvious in certain ones, and I just don't like Dorit. And a bunch of, like, the Bravo Instagram accounts that I follow were talking about how they think it's Dorit's last season. Honestly, that would be great. Because I don't want to see her try to convince me that her and PK are getting truly divorced, when honestly, they're probably just trying to get some money. Because what does PK do? They're just trying to sell stories and then be like, oh, actually, we reconciled. Mwah. Is that it? Is that all I've got? I think so. I think that's all I have for that reunion. It was honestly way more actually happened in that episode than I thought would. Because is it a 2 or a 3-part? I think it's a 3-parter, because they didn't even show that Kathy Hilton was coming in to part 2 next week. So I'm assuming that there's another part coming after that where she comes up and Sutton collapses. Why? People are saying it's because of and I'm like, okay, sorry. I don't understand. I'm not really sure. That woman is not exactly, like, terrifying. So I guess we'll see. But other than that, I'm gonna go shower, and then, well, actually, why am I doing this? Like, I'm just gonna take you with me, because I realized I can walk and talk. Isn't that fun? Isn't that so fun? The answer is yes. The answer is, yeah, that's, like, so fun. That's, like, so awesome. I, like, love that for you. This camera angle can be incredibly unflattering at times. But okay, let's just get it on. want to make sure you don't miss out on any of this forehead action. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, right. Okay, so it is Friday morning, and I would be very happy to report to you that I made my coffee at home. I don't know what's up. Actually, I do know what's up. I had the water way too freaking hot on the last one that I made, but this one's perfect. So that's nice, that's fun, that's fresh. I am about to go to work. I don't want to. Contemplated quitting, you know, the usual. And now I am not. So, but you know what? Never say never. What was I gonna do? Oh, I brought my laptop because I need to edit my TBR for March. It's March 1st. What on earth is occurring other than time passing? Last night, this is gonna be my first March read, I guess. Last night I got to chapter 3 of The Final Strife. I am liking this. I've already read the first 6 chapters. I'm just rereading it with my eyeballs instead of my earballs. And it's good. I'm enjoying it. Why is there literal ice on my windshield? What degrees is it outside? It's 40. Get it together, y'all. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, but it is supposed to be quite warm for the rest of the upcoming week, which is great because Annabeth's indoor enclosure gets here tonight. Well, today sometime. It's getting delivered. And I also have the bug dude coming out today between 3 and 5, I think, to just take care of those little fire ants. Just boop, take care of them, which is very exciting for me. I'm very happy it's happening. And then we'll hopefully build her outdoor one while, if she's awake, she can hang out in her indoor one. Usually she will continue, like if we put her in the outdoor one right now, she would continue to burrow down for like a week, every other week or so until late April. So I don't know, every time I check on her in the garage, because we don't use our garage in the winter because she's in there, because it's the best way to control. I ain't putting my tortoise in the fridge, okay? I know the people do it, whatever. I'm not doing that. Honestly, I would prefer if, like, I had an overhang or something over her enclosure and she could fully brumate outside, but we get too wet of a winter here, so that's not gonna happen. But anywho, ters. I'm gonna drink my drink, I'm gonna drive my drive, and I'm gonna get to work, and then I'm going to get to work on this TBR video until the bell rings, and then I have to, like, you know, educate the youth of America. But also, if any of y'all know some good outdoor cameras, please let me know. Because I really do want to put one in her cage. I think it would be so cute. I think it would be so cute. Y'all, I absolutely needed a coffee, and look how cute this little logo is. I just got a little oat milk vanilla latte. Well, it's not little, it's big. But I have such a headache, and I'm hoping this caffeine will help. Hello, everybody. It is 6:14 on Friday, and I have just gotten done with dinner. I've been home for a little bit. I showered. It's not a hair wash day, so that's why it actually looks kind of nice. And ate dinner. I need to do the dishes. But I don't want to do them right now, so I'm not going to do them right now. I am going to continue reading my little bookie book, and there seems to be something going on, okay, on YouTube, because there's lots of reading sprints going on, so I might catch some of those. I'm on chapter 7 now, page 78, so I'm just bit bopping through, living my little life, and I do find myself enjoying my time here, but I definitely can sense that this is going to be my last fantasy book, just for a few books, I think. because I don't know, spring and summer does not really give me fantasy. Spring and summer for me is when I read my thrillers, any horror if I dabble, and mysteries. Those kind of books. YA fantasy can happen, but it's mainly more like magical, lyrical, like whimsical kind of fantasy, not heavy epic fantasy vibes. So that whole Oathbringer dream, not till next fall for sure. I have tomorrow, and obviously Sunday. I need to build Annabeth's thing. It did arrive. It got here, so that's thin. I'm happy about that. So I need to build that, and then I need to set up. I'm gonna have to take down my bookshelf again, and then put it back probably where it used to be with all the books, and I'll have to reorganize those. So I'll probably include that in here, to be honest. And then I need to build her thing and set it up so that it can be ready to go. I still need to research what like substrate I'm gonna put into it. I'm not 100% sure yet. I don't really want to put just plain old soil in it because it's inside. When it's outside, topsoil is fine, but I don't really want to put that inside just because mess, bugs, not as easy to clean, and I think, maybe not as like comfy, fun, and fresh, but she really likes to dig down in that, so I really don't know. I'll have to do a little bit of research this weekend. But tomorrow I have a bridal shower to go to, so I'm going to be going to that, and then, well, that's at 2 though, but I have to be up there at 1:30, and it's not like a super long drive, but it is a drive, so I have to plan that ahead. So I'll probably leave here around like 12:30-ish. So I was hoping to maybe film like a book haul video or something of the like. I have a ton of books to haul. Like I have this whole thing here, like the record organizer is pretty much full of books right now, except for the little part that does have records. And then some of my TBR are books to haul. I have a bunch in the actual book room. There's a lot. There's a lot. So I definitely think I'll be filming that book haul. I just don't know if it's going to be tomorrow or the next day. But I have to get ready for this thing in the afternoon anyway. So that's why I'm thinking maybe filming in the morning would make sense. We'll have to see. Aside from that, I don't really think I have anything else. I think that's it. Oh, we're getting our kitchen cabinets taken care of. I think I mentioned that already, so I'm gonna try to help, and we're gonna get all the stuff out of them so that it will be easy peasy lemon squeezy next week when they have to get into it. I totally blanked on the fact that I took next Thursday and Friday, and then that weekend, and then it's spring break. So yay for me. I don't regret it, and I'm gonna keep it. However, not so yay because the first day of spring break, the actual spring break, I have a dentist appointment. Y'all know how I feel about the dentist. But we're gonna be brave girls and go to the dentist. Oh, woo woo. Womp womp. Other than that though, I am gonna get back to doing some reading, and we will probably hang out the most on Sunday afternoon and evening, building the little thingy thing, organizing the little office, and then I have to edit this vlog, obviously, and all that. Oh, I totally blanked that I need to edit my TBR. I guess actually let me pull that laptop out now. Let's do that. Ooh. Let's do that now, because Lord knows I will forget, as I literally just did. But at least I already have the thumbnail done. I hate making thumbnails. because I just think that thumbnails are always ugly. They're not sometimes, but I just think that they are. I hate them. I hate making them. So I make them before I do anything else because it makes it easier for me to want to edit the video, because I'm like, well, the ugly thing's already done, so might as well get started. But yeah, I'm gonna go edit that. It is a pretty short little video, so if you're one of the short video girls, your time is here. And I'm also starting to get back into the mood of wanting to film more of the shorter daily couple days with me vlogs, as well as reading vlogs. But I think I'm gonna focus more on the reading vlogs, because actually the last reading vlog did pretty well for me, I think, at least. So I take that as a sign that we want more. So maybe when I'm reading my little thrillers, I can have, you know, a little chit chat in the vlog, but then I can actually like have a true reading vlog where I like go into it and review it. I don't know. What do you think? The brain goblins are telling me that I shouldn't, because what if someone gets mad at my opinion because I go too deep into books? That's another thing. Being mentally like is weird. Because really the reason that I don't review too deeply and in depth is because one time someone got like upset, and it wasn't in any, I don't want to say real way, but no like actual issue aside from they just like thought I was wrong. And I'm like, oh my god, twin, I think you're wrong too. But now my brain tells me like, okay, so now you can't do reviews, because like what if that happens again? So now that I've realized that, I guess I have to do it, because that's part of the exposure. So let me know what thrillers you'd like me to read, because apparently the vlog's happening. This is the legit perfect evening. I have Aaron and Steph over here on sprints. I have my little audiobook here for when we're sprinting. I have my favorite Stormlight Archive Cosmere ambiance going. And then I have my actual little bookie book here. And I'm liking this so much, I am actually listening to them and reading at the same time. And as much as I love them the most, I'm really getting into this. Like, it is so good. I am probably gonna have a late night tonight. I can feel it in my soul. Like, and by that I mean 11 p.m. Like, you know, whoa. Y'all already know what time it is. Yes. Oh wait, let me join a little challenge. It's time to take down Gran. You're going down. Hi, little bookies. I don't know why I keep saying that. I am back. I'm getting caffeinated. My hair is just making me mad, so whatever. But outfit of the day. I mean, this is Abercrombie. It's really comfortable. Jeans always. Oh, I got new house shoes. I'm obsessed with this, obviously. And they're really, really comfortable. But I think I'm gonna wear my actual boots today. Not with the fur. And then I'm breaking out my pink purse because it's springtime. But I have a book I wanted to show you. So these are special editions of Grady Hendrix books that I have been collecting. Well, not really collecting, because you paid for them all up front and then they've been sending them out quarterly. And it is a limited edition. And I love them so much. It's from SST Publications. And this is the one for the Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires. And it's just this little dinner scene moment. And I love it. But for some reason, I'm obsessed with this even more. Like this hardcover, it's like got this, I don't know. It just feels and looks like an old book for some reason to me. And I really like it. But then they have the signature page, which is a little art thing, because it also has a signature of the artist. And I just, SST stands for Short Scary Tales Publications. That is so cute. I love this book so much. I have talked about it ad nauseum, how much I love this book. It is, did I say ad nauseum or ag? I think I said ag. No ags in this house, let me tell you what. But I love it. I love this edition. I think that it is so, just the vibe. It's very much, it looks like the opening scene, like, you know, you're panning through, boom, it lands on this head, and then like this slides in like a PowerPoint, how you can make the words slide in, and that's the title of the show, the movie. It's very 90s. I really like it. This book is phenomenal. I have I think it's 4 of his like this. There's Horror Store, and then there's also My Best Friend's Exorcism, and then one more, but I don't remember what it is. I'm a Grady Hendrix lover. I am a Final Girl support group apologizer. I love this man. How to Sell a Haunted House. That one was really good too. I kind of want to reread that one. That one freaked me out. But I think it's, I don't know. I think whenever the themes really apply to you, things hit different. But I am currently watching The Spookiest Boy in Town, Garrett Watts' new video that he uploaded about something about some haunted place here or there or whatever. And I'm gonna finish my coffee, and then I think that'll bring me to about when it's time to leave here. I need to leave at like 12:20ish. I'll probably leave a little early because I cannot not get places early because I'm who I am. But for now, I'm gonna go watch that. I'm going to contemplate my TBR and what I'm doing with it, because, oh, you guys, I have exciting news. So I told y'all that I figured out, and by the way, if you have a library near you, you can request purchase of books and whatnot from your library, and I am a frequent flyer there. So I am feeling like I'm getting back into my Orphan X moment. So I have Into the Fire by Greg Hurwitz on hold. And then A Tempest of Tea by Hafsa Faizal has shipped. And then The Warm Hands of Ghosts by Catherine Arden has shipped. And then Diablo's Curse by Gabe Cole Novoa? You'll have to let me know. Has also shipped. And that one is a YA. It's the only YA that I like. I like YA fantasy. That's like a given, but I don't always think of YA fantasy as YA. For some reason, when I think of YA, I think contemporary. I don't really know why, but Contemporary thriller, horror, slasher, my favorite. Their Vicious Games. That book is so good. And then Maureen Johnson Anything, Good Girl's Guide to Murder, Holly Jackson Anything. I just love YA thriller slasher horror. You're Not Supposed to Die Tonight. That was such a good freaking book. But The Warm Hands of Ghosts, I've heard, is very vibes based, and so was The London Seance Society, and I absolutely adored that book. And I read it around this time, so I bring that one up because it's vibe based and it kind of looks like this cover. But I really want to read that one because Fairy Loot has an edition. I think it's Fairy Loot has an edition coming out, and it's beautiful. However, I want to make sure that I like the book and I've read it because that's my challenge for 2024. So that's a little update with everything going on there. What do I need to do? I'm just gonna go watch this video and I'm going to be productive tomorrow. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So this is the fit. Here's my dog. I can't decide if I want to tuck this little thing in or not. I think you're supposed to, but I don't know. Does it make me look more put together? Probably not. Y'all, I'm a big old dum-dum. I totally blanked on changing my sweater. I obviously like this color. I mean, not the color. The color's the issue. I like this sweater, and I wore it when we went to go get brunch, but 'tis not what I need because it's white. Duh. So what do I need? What do I want? These are the options. Ooh. We can really switch it up. It's just brown instead. Would the pink part still go with this? I think it would. I think it would go with this even less, but I love this. I love this one so much. Okay. I guess I'll get into this one because I don't know if I can wear. No, we'll just do this. This is why I don't leave my house, y'all. This pink does not go. I just want to wear the pink though. But the thing, like, okay, I'll be honest. Normally, I'm not a girl who's like super intense about the bag has to like really match, but it's kind of like very obviously doesn't match. And this one, it has the green strap, but the green and the brown goes together much better, but it's giving fall. And it's no longer fall. And listen, I love fall. I really do. But I just need some space between fall and I. You know what I mean? To like, let spring have her moment. And then we could get into fall. The only thing I really don't like is Midsummer, the movie. I didn't like the movie either, actually. But mainly what I mean is just the, where is the, oh dang. I put it on backwards, y'all. I don't remember what I was trying to say to you. Anyways, we have the necessities. That's why I really wanted to use this first too, is because I know that this Kindle actually fits in there. Then look normal. This is crazy though. The fact that I just talked to y'all with my hair looking like that and you didn't say anything. The haters are really all around. Watch out. Everyone has haters. You would think. Do you think everyone has haters? Is anyone else too lazy to be a hater? Or is that just... Ugh. No, I am a hater of Housewives, actually. But that's because they're all playing a character, so... Does that really count? I don't know. What is this doing? Hopefully getting my hair closer to God. Getting up there at the roots. Okay? My theory is my hair, and I always feel better, and my hair looks better, when it's bigger. Like, just a little bit, like, of an on-purpose crazy look looks good. Like, I don't know how to tell you that. Like, is what it is. I need to figure out how to get this up though. Because like this, the actual, I'm gonna have to talk to my hair lady. We're not getting it done next week, but we're getting done the week after. But okay, now I'm gonna actually dry. I got new shoes. I really like my new shoes. Y'all, how y'all doing? This lighting is harsh. Okay, so we're headed out to the grocery store. Pretty much all that's going on today is grocery store, and I have Patreon sprints. But now, oh my god, they're here. PETA, the horse is here. Hey y'all, just stopping in with another grocery store B-roll voiceover, completely unscripted. This can't go wrong at any point, right? Obviously. Vibe check. How are we liking this 2-hour long vlog? I want it said, I did not mean for this to be long, and this is not vlogging any more than a normal week. Like, I didn't vlog extra days like I did for the other one that turned out to be 2 hours, so I don't know what's going on, but something's going on. Okay, sorry, that got a little conspiracy-y sounding at the end there. I know what's going on. I just, didn't shut up. Also, I actually kind of like this vlog. I'm literally recording this as I'm watching it back. Not a flop. I thought it would be. I thought it was going to be the ending is the only good part. 2 stars. You know, basically me rating every thriller that I read. But actually, it was kind of a vibe. I kind of liked it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go eat these strawberries we just bought though, because they are good, y'all. Hello, everybody. Let me turn my little headphones off. So what I have done thus far on the sprints, I filmed. This angle looks familiar, right? I filmed and edited the little thing before this, and then what is it that I did? What do you like to freaking know? Oh, I emailed that, and then I got all of the clips for this vlog together, and we're sitting at 1 hour and 20 minutes, which is pretty good, I think, because then I think I'm gonna just do a day of sprints over on Patreon. I do this a lot on Sundays. I feel like it's either we do 2 or 3 sprints together and call it good, or we do it for 4 or 5 hours. And I'm feeling we're closer to the 4 or 5 hours because I just have a lot I need to get done. And also the sun is out. And I love the sun. Cold is fine as long as the sun is here. So I love this. 1 second. Okay, so I got these overnight oats from Central, and I'm gonna have those. They're my favorite. I love them so much. And I also am going to make I'm gonna make a cuppa, but it's gonna be a cup of love and coffee. I'm gonna do my little Emma Chamberlain one. So I'm gonna go make that. I'm still finishing up the Garrett Watts video, so I clearly haven't gotten to the reading portion of today's little want to do list. But I do have this book to show y'all. Do I have anything to put you on now that I'm taking away the thing I put you on? This is the Illumicrate book for February, so if you don't want to be spoiled, look away, look away. This is beautiful. And this is why I am an Illumicrate stan, Illumicrate fan. And this on the edge is so raised. I just love that. But this is a gorgeous book. And look at these sprayed edges. Are you actually kidding me? They're so freaking pretty. This book is so, sometimes book boxes, their quality of the book does not feel as good, but this one feels very good. It feels very, like, hefty, I guess. So there's that, and then we have some art going on the inside, and here is the signature page, and it's just great. It's just great. I just love it. And there's some more art back here yonder. Am I going to be reading this anytime soon? The honest answer is probably not. Only because, again, I told y'all I'm getting into that spring thriller, drama, mystery mood. Not mode. Mood. Hello. Words. Hello. However, I think what I'm going to do after I have finished eating and having a little moment, I actually may wait till we start the next sprint to do that. Just because I want to be able to actually, like, relax, and I don't want my coffee to get cold. Y'all, okay, influencers are so good at their job. It's very annoying to me. If y'all know, I believe it's Nabella. She almost had me buying a $200 cup. Why? I didn't buy it, by the way. I have some restraint. Although y'all saw the new shoes I bought, so my restraint's not that strong. But it's this cup that, like, heats up your coffee. And I thought that was such a cool idea. And then you know what I realized? There are cups that keep your coffee warm. It's called Stanley. And honestly, I kind of think my little camper Stanley is cuter than this one. So I guess what I'm saying is I de-influenced myself. And I thought that was pretty cool. I enjoyed that. But I still am thinking about it. I'm not gonna lie. So I think the plan now is I'm looking around for what I need to do, and I don't have it with me. I think the plan is to put together a list of all of my books that I need to haul in a video, because now that I'm so intentional with my buying, my book hauls are going to be much more concise. Like, this book haul isn't going to be, because I haven't done a book haul in so freaking long, I feel. However, once I do this one, it kind of clears off a slate for me. That's what I feel like. And I will be able to do hauls regularly. However, I haven't filled this out since Thursday, which isn't great, but that's okay. I'm trying not to be hard on myself. Not every single day has to be filled out and look perfect, because then I can use the days that are blank as, like, to-do lists and brain dumps, which I do like doing. I will say, though, y'all, I don't like the Hobonichi split up into two. I do not fill in enough that I need that space like that. So next year I will not be getting it that way. That is for sure. And I also had a planner crisis last night of wanting to get the Hobonichi Wicks, but it's not Hobonichi, it's the Aura Estelle. However, I did buy an Aura Estelle undated because I thought it would be a cute book planner, and I'm still debating doing that. It would host 400 different books that I've read, and I think it would be really cool to have, like, condensed. I would rather have multiple years together than have one for every single year and then just put on the spine what years are in there, just because of space. But we'll get into that if I get into that later. I don't like their paper quality as much. I really like the Hobonichi paper quality. I feel like I like that it's not perfectly pearly white, and I like that it is, there's just something to it. I really like that paper. And I feel like Aura Estelle tried to make it a little too perfect looking. I think that this one looks very just not natural. I don't really know how to describe it. But I was really debating buying the Wicks because I just feel like I have not enough to write down in my planner. And then there's just so much empty space. It makes you upset. But I have these covers, and if you're a planner girl, you know VDS ain't cheap. So I think I have two, and I love them both. They're my favorite. The other one is a Velvet Sand, I believe. Croco. It's beautiful. I really don't want to get out of the A5 size because I think that I would regret not having enough space. Like, I think there's just some days where I don't want as much space, but then there are other days where I really need a lot of space. But I think I'm just feeling very, like, antsy, and I think what it is I need to just organize my space better, because what I really want to do is I have the Canon selfie printer, and I want to set it up to where it has permanent residency on my desk, and that way I will use it more, because my thing is I just hate digging that out of its little box and setting it up. So I really do think if I just have it set up, I will use it so much more. And I think what I can do is I have a little bit of space on my desk. I'll just show you, because this camera, y'all, I really like that my vlogs are feeling more like FaceTime vlogs. I hope you're enjoying that. If you're not, I'm really sorry. But that's my goal. That's what I'm aiming for. So I really do like that this camera feels like it allows me to do that more. This is what I'm looking at. So these bookmarks are going to go somewhere else. I got a new organizer for them, and we can organize those together as well. This, y'all, I got this candle from Central Market. It's like a local candle company, but I guess that they're in Central Market. No, sorry, Whole Foods. Did it say Sprouts? I'm not really sure, but it's so good. It's honestly kind of expensive, I feel, but it is so potent. Like, it's so nice. But this dude holds my laptop whenever I'm not using it, but to be honest, I don't really use it as much as I thought I would. Like, it's a really nice idea, but in execution, I'm just not using it as much as I thought. So I'm thinking the Canon selfie would fit right here, and then I could just have it set up and it connects to your phone. If you've never seen that printer and you're a journal girl, oh my god, even if you're not a journal girl, it's so nice. Like, I am obsessed with it. It's what anything you've seen me printing is on that. And I think I'm going to set that up today. I think I'm going to set that there, and then we'll see how that goes. But this is just, I love this little dude, but I don't really store my laptop like that there, because I'm pretty much always using it. And why I wanted to have that is because I got this laptop. This is the MacBook Pro M1 thing, and I got it like with so much processing or editing power, whatever the words are, because I wanted to use this, but I wanted to hook it up to a monitor. But then I realized this is like my hey Garrett, this is my streaming monitor and streaming computer, so I really didn't want to bog it down with a bunch of editing software. So like, I was gonna use this one, but then the setup just, it failed. It fell through. So I don't even use it how I thought I would. But also, I'm getting a walking desk. So this desk will be gone, which I am not entirely upset at, because it is not my favorite. It's pretty and it's cute, but it's just, look at that. Like, these drawers just lead to chaos. So in a couple weeks, we will be organizing and setting up a new standing desk for me, because I will be working with a brand to do that. So if you like office organization, that will be happening, because I'm going to be setting that up, and then I'm probably going to be moving this entire bookshelf will be moving over to here again, which is where it originally was, and in the space that it's in now, I'm going to be putting Annabeth's cage, at least for the current moment, just until we figure it out. But it's just her emergency one, so I was like, you know what, if I need to put it there, that's okay. I can like hang some stuff on the wall and make it look a little cuter over there if I want. But yeah, we're gonna do some office organization, so that'll definitely be in a vlog if you are into that. But for now, let me go set up the printer. Okay, so we are on our second 90-minute sprint. They are my absolute favorite to do on Sundays. And now I think we need to go make our cup of coffee, go grab the printer, set it up, have some lunch, and then we will reconvene after a brief recess. Okay, so I am making a little hot cup of coffee. I know. Oh, not the zoom in. Y'all are all shocked and surprised. But I'm going to use my little cup. That's what motivates me. And I'm making it with this Central Market roast. This lighting is really good. Not to brag or anything. Hey, don't touch a hot kettle just to make sure it's still hot, because it freaking is. I got my printer set up. It looks perfect. A cup of hazelnut hot coffee. And then some overnight oats with definitely apple, I think pecan, and cinnamon. It's like, this is just the perfect little afternoon. Guess who was awake? Can you guess? She will be hanging out in this thing outdoors because I am building her a cage inside. The grow light freaks me out. If you, okay, not if you know someone whose cousin, whose uncles, whose niece's uncle's niece had a reptile. Not that. If you yourself have a reptile, please comment and let me know. Are you also paranoid about the basking light being on when you're not home? Is that a real fear? If no, reassure me, please. But for now, I was thinking she could be out here and she could do this during the day while we're at work, and then when I come home from work, she will go inside after. Well, actually, when I go home from work, we'll feed her, run her around the yard, and then when it's dark, she can go inside so she'll get the warmth and the UVB outside during the day here. Inside, she'll have a good shelter because this isn't the most secure thing from like the critters we've got out here. And then this is literally only going to be for a week. It's going to be just until we get her bigger enclosure built. And then the indoor one will just be for when it's too cold and wet at the same time outside. And or I'm paranoid because it rains really hard here and floods. But if you are actually a card-carrying member of the Reptile Parent Club, please comment down below. If not, just comment me a turtle emoji. We're pretending it's a tortoise one, okay? So her weight is actually really good. I honestly don't know if she lost any weight during brumation, which is always one of the big worries, you know, when they're doing that because they're not eating. Ma'am, please do not eat the weeds. I literally brought this out for you. So she's back to her usual behavior. She's like, you're bougie farmer's market lettuce. Who do you think I am? I don't want that crap. But yeah, she seems to have been doing good. She's got some dirt on her bottom of her shell that I just want her to run around the yard and kind of get off naturally because I don't want to pick it off because she gets real annoyed like with me. But honestly, she's looking pretty good. She's got it on her head too, but she don't like me that much right now, so I'll leave it alone.
Hello, Ramona. I can't shake the simplest feeling beyond the ghost. We stand on the opposite shore. Hello, Ramona. I reach through mysterious ceilings, my only hope. I look for the things I don't know.
Y'all, I am not about to get emotional right now. Okay, I refuse. I already cried yesterday. I don't need to cry again today. But it was so weird that she woke up. First of all, it's early, but It is warm. It's supposed to be in the 80s all week this week. And I was not ready for her to be up yet because hello train, thank you so much. I needed to finish researching which indoor, what is it called? For her indoor enclosure, what kind of substrate I wanted. Because outdoors, the substrate that the people that I watch on YouTube, who runs an entire reptile rescue up in Jersey, he says outdoor you should always use soil because you can plant things in it, you can dig real easy in it, and especially for the tortoise she's a Russian tortoise, you need it to be a little harder for her to dig so that she can trim her nails. If y'all saw, her nails are long because while she has been in soil right now while she was brumating, it wasn't walkable. Like, she wasn't walking a whole lot. That's like the whole point, is to, because her body temperature goes down so that she does not use a lot of energy. Y'all know how hibernation works. It's the same damn thing with the brumation, okay? It's just a reptile version. So I was not prepared. I just ordered some orchid bark. She's bougie. Off of the Amazon. Because of course Jeff had it. And it'll get here between 5 and 10. That's real nice because I needed it today. And you know where I didn't want to go? The only place that online had it was Home Depot. I don't want to go to Home Depot. They don't even have good plants. I like the Lowe's because they got nice plants I can look at. And I try not to buy them. But there's something about a Boston fern. It does it for me. I kind of want to put them up on the porch this year. I don't know about that. We'll see. So anyways, I'm so happy that she's up and awake. Although it does mean that I'm not going to be wearing nails for a while. And that's a problem because my nails are always dirty in the spring and summer because of planting and or just working in her enclosure and whatnot, which I'm going to need to plant next weekend in her enclosure. I ordered the plants online. I showed y'all a couple vlogs ago, and I'm trying to help them prosper a little more than they are because they look a little run ragged at the moment, which they were in a box for 5 days, so that makes sense. I probably would be too. Actually, I am, and I don't even have the excuse of being in a box for 5 days. But anyways, she ate a little. She's hanging out outside. But more on the details for the question I put. Now. Y'all know how internet advice goes. That's why I'm being very weird with it. I don't ask for anybody's medical advice. I don't ask for anybody's, therapeutic advice on the internet because there's a lot. Okay? And if y'all thought the espresso coffee dude bro community was a lot, y'all should be on some of these tortoise forums. Now listen, I do understand that there are certain things you gotta do, and a tortoise honestly is way needier than you would think. The easiest pet is a cat because you gotta take him to the vet once a year and feed him, but there's other things, but truly a tortoise is, you gotta have space, you have to have time, you have to have lots of supplies. So I know that there are times where it's the bill fits, I get it, but you ask one question wrong and they think that you are signed, sealed, delivered, ready for tortoise treatment jail. You have done wrong. Because I remember I put some kind of mulch in our outdoor thing, and it was a picture of the tortoise that I posted to ask a question because people post their pictures. I said, I want to post a picture of my tortoise. Oh my god. Granted, it was a Facebook group, so I deleted Facebook since then. I haven't been on it in a year or so, but still, I was like, wow, y'all are mean. Maybe you need a hug, and a tortoise does not give a hug, so maybe that's a problem. But my question for the people out there who have a reptile, it is currently feasible for you to be watching me and go touch that reptile. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Not one time you saw one at a zoo and you looked it up on Google to make sure it wasn't a dog. I don't want that. Because I want people that have, the experience of it, right? You don't want random people who don't know what they're talking about anything. So, What we should talk about is I have 10 minutes of footage of her running around the backyard eating, and yes, the vlog is ending on 10 minutes of footage. So if y'all want to skip ahead, that's totally fine. I totally get it. These vlogs started out as my video diaries because my memory is real bad, and I'm gonna keep it that way because I love to put footage of her in there, and I know some of y'all really love her, and there might be 3 of you, but make it 4 because I'm there too. So it's gonna be in there at the close when you hear. Actually, it's gonna be a lot of random music because it's 10 minutes. The outro song is not long enough. Maybe I'll play the outro and then bleed into another song. How about that? We'll do a throwback weekly vlog song for that. Anyhow, with the indoor enclosure, my idea is that she's not going to be in there pretty much ever. We are going to have the outdoor one. We had one. It just, some of the wood was bowing really bad. So I ordered this one, yada, yada, yada. We're going to build it. And by me, I mean my amazing, beautiful, wonderful partner. Love him the most. But I have the indoor one because I am an anxious person. And when it's pouring really bad, and I'm talking about the kind of rain where the ground doesn't even have the time to soak it up. Like at some point it would soak it up, but it doesn't have the time yet. And it's only when it's cold. You can't have them outdoors when it's cold and wet. If you're still listening, you know that. But I'm very paranoid about that lamp because it's just hot. And it's 100 watts. And I got the dome ceramic thing. That's what all the girls said to get. So I said, swipe the card. Swipe the card. Swipe the card. Ooh, that one hurt. Swipe the card. So we have a nice lifted indoor enclosure. I have the dome lid hanging down. It actually has like a built-in metal thing that holds the dome. It's not one of those clip ones. I heard the clip ones you don't want them. I didn't even look at them. I said, get out of here. So I bought everything right. But I've done that before and then I was all wrong. So my question is, do you leave the lights on when you're home? If so, should you be doing that? Or am I rightfully paranoid because it could be start a fire? But the likelihood is very low because my partner did bring up a good point. I love to be humbled, truly. Also grounded. They are such a grounding, it's the Virgo energy for sure. Such a grounding person. But I was saying the thing about the light bulb and they were like, okay, well, could you not apply that to like any light bulb ever? I'm like, ooh, that's true. Because when I tell you, like, there's really no feasible way for this thing to fall down. Ginger's not going to get up there. She don't care. She has her heating pads in 3 different areas of the house. She's set for life. Jake is scared of his shadow. So he may go glance, but he's not going to understand what the lifted thing, he's not going to care about that. So there's no one who's going to jump on there and knock it off. There's no, gravity's not going to all of a sudden not work. So I just, talking this out loud, I think I'm paranoid, but the reassurance of people who have, because my dad had her before this in our old house, and he left the light on when we were home from work, I'm pretty sure, but obviously I can't remember 10 years ago, so now my little, you know, that special brain goblin, give me an O, give me a C, give me a D, it's like, oh, but you just don't remember. You don't remember though, but like, let's fill in that memory with like, not real ones. Of like, no, he never did that, you're crazy for doing that. So, I'm trying to those brain goblins out and ask actual people who know what they're talking about. Which, honestly, I do know what I'm talking about a lot of the time, but not with this. This light thing is just the one part where I haven't done a whole lot of research, and it doesn't seem like anyone else is nearly as worried as me, which should be a sign. But am I going to take it? No. So please let me know. And we have that bark getting here tonight, which is exciting. I genuinely feel when she comes back up and she's back among the living with us, I feel like that is signaling like spring is here. Spring is here. The cold, dark days are gone, girl. Like it's great. And here's the thing, I can deal with cold and even snow, but I need it to be light outside. And the problem with here is it's the same problem as anywhere in the country. It doesn't matter where I move, daylight savings applies. I mean, I can get out of here though. Daylight savings applies. So to me, when she comes up, it signals that daylight saving is going to get daylight out of here. When I tell y'all, I'm so excited. I also do think, and I'm going to have to tell her, I think my therapist was right about it. Being outside and hanging out with her and like literally being on the grass and the ground and, you know, working with the dirt. That's why I don't like doing it with gloves. I know it's dirty or whatever. Don't care. It's so grounding. And I feel so chill. And only the way that I do during spring and summer. Fall, I still have the mental stability that I gained during the spring and summer, so I can mess with fall. And it's also still hot because it's Texas. But winter, she is a finicky bitch. And it's really just because it gets dark. It really is. What are we gonna do about that? Me looking at the sun directly in the eyes, I can't see anymore. What are we gonna do about that, sun? Literally takes 5 minutes for me to be able to like tell where I am again. But yeah. Anyways, I'm excited. I posted on Instagram because I was like, I want to get a little sneak peek. Like, look who's here. Oh my gosh. I texted my dad that, what I texted is Annabeth has risen. And he said yes. And I said, of course, she did not wait for either enclosure to be done. And he said, she cannot be restrained. And he sent this gif. And honestly, that is her. So I guess on that note, I am now going to shower. I'm actually going to finish editing this vlog together so I can just watch it tomorrow and Tuesday and be done with her. Upload it for early access on Patreon, get it to you guys, and then I'll shower. Then I'll wait for the delivery for her indoor enclosure moment. I will wait for the sun to go down to introduce her to it because I want her out there as long as possible because she hasn't really seen the sun in months. Isn't that crazy? She's just like me for real. Fighting for her life to get out and see the sun. And then I'm going to go make dinner and go to sleep. If y'all have a Central Market, we got twice baked vegetarian baked potatoes. It is the dinner of a 5-year-old with access to a vehicle, but what am I if not a 5-year-old with access to a vehicle? So I am excited to make that. The emoji, we haven't done this in a minute. The emoji is obviously going to be the tortoise emoji. Like, yeah. Yeah. And any emoji, give me a spring set emojis. Like, just any emojis that make you think of spring, because we're celebrating here. I don't care when spring is technically here. It's today. Oh, Mother Nature. Oh. For me? Oh, you shouldn't have. That's so nice. Thank you. I'll tell them. It's today. Spring's here today, March 3rd. So, do with that which will. Go forth, prosper. If you're in a cold climate, I'm sorry. I'll try and talk to the wind and send you some up. But, other than that, thank you so much for joining us here this week. That's really, really cool of you. Okay? I am going to do the sign out now because this is the outro, but then the footage is after. Yes, you get it. So, what is my outro? That's a good question. Why am I'm so excited to go see my tortoise again. Why? What is my outro? Oh. Y'all. Have got to drink your water. Stay hydrated. This was a gift from my brother to my partner, and I stole it. Whatever means necessary, you stay hydrated. That's what I'm trying to say with that. Be kind to yourself. There's no reason not to. It didn't do you any good. Doesn't do anybody any good for you to be mean. Extend that to others. Empathy. Great. Love it. Favorite thing. Work in progress. Always. But be kind. To yourself especially. And I'm gonna go ahead and say like we should have a good week on purpose. Not to get too like hopeful here, but I'm telling you, this is a cure. The sun is a cure for seasonal depression. Unless you have summer seasonal depression, that I am very sorry for you, but I will be here for you for 2 hours a week. Sometimes 3, apparently, because I can't shut the hell up. Love you, guys. That was a little weird to say, but I mean it. I do, not parasocially, but I mean it. I'm not going to get emotional. I really am not going to cry for 3 days in a row. I think that is objectively ridiculous. I'll see y'all later. Cut to the Annabeth B-roll. Like, that's what we're here for.
Side by side, our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through. No limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. You and I, we got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. You and I, we got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. I'm looking up from my window. Sun's coming up like the day before. You're like a stone on my pillow. I don't make a sound when I shut the door. You don't have to wake up yet. We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon. Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on all the way baritone. Yeah. Shut the lights, go infrared. We can spend all day in bed. I get the wine and the corkscrew. You don't have to do one single thing. You don't know how much I want you. Just looking at you makes my whole world spin. You don't have to wake up yet. We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon. Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on all the way baritone. Shut the lights, go infrared. Oh, we can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon, Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on, all the way baritone. Shut the lights, go infrared. We can spend all day in bed. You make me nervous. I think I might be hooked on you. I love the things you said to me. It seems like you like me too. We can take it slow, make sure we do this right. Canceled all my plans to be with you tonight. So just sit with me, talking to the night until the morning, building chemistry. I don't think I ever wanna go, come closer next to me. Trying to find another way to say this, but I think we were meant to be. You make me anxious. I think I might be stuck on you. I love the things you did for me. For me, it seems like you're dropping clues. There's no need to rush, so let's just take our time. Dropping everything, 'cause you're stuck on my mind. So just sit with me, talking to the night until the morning, building chemistry. I don't think I ever wanna go, come closer next to me. Trying to find another way to say this, but I think we were meant to be. Oh, we were meant to be. Oh, we were meant to be. Oh, we were meant to be. So just sit with me, talking through the night until the morning, building chemistry. I don't think I ever wanna go, come closer next to me. Trying to find another way to say this, but I think you were meant to be with me, talking to the night until the morning, building chemistry. I don't think I ever wanna go, come closer next to me. Trying to find another way to say this, but I think